Today I am making a video about my digital everyday carry. Yesterday I made a video about my wallet, which is the main part of my EDC everyday carry things. But I do have some digital everyday carry that I want to show you. The first thing, is pretty obvious, is the phone. We in the day and age we can't really live without these things. This is actually not my phone. That's just an old phone. I'm recording on my phone, so I use this to make videos. I use it to listen to audiobooks. I'm a big audiobook listener, so I use it a lot for that. I also do watch quite a bit of YouTube. I'm trying to watch less YouTube, but I do still use it to watch YouTube. So that's the main functions of my phone. Obviously, then I do use it for the internet and for emails, and sometimes I may call somebody, but not very often. The main functions of my phone I use is audiobooks, podcasts, listening to music, a little bit of social media. I try and not use it for social media too much. I include YouTube in my social media kind of usage. And so yeah, those are the main things that I use my phone for. So that's the first digital everyday carry that I use. The second digital everyday carry is my watch. This is a Xiaomi S4, I think it is. I do really like this. It's got a nice clear screen. I like to track my steps, and I've not been sleeping the full amount of hours that I would like to sleep. So I've started tracking my sleep as well to try and see if I can correct that issue with the lack of sleep that I've been getting recently. And I've also recently used this as my primary alarm clock. So I try and not have my phone in the bedroom, and then the alarm will wake me up from my from my watch, and that seems to be working quite nicely. So I think I'm going to keep that up. The third piece of digital EDC that I want to talk to you about are these headphones. I'm actually using these as a microphone. You may have seen me wearing them in some videos. They seem to be working pretty well as a microphone to my camera. These are Shox Bone Conductor Run Pro 2. It's a full name. I love these headphones. These are very comfortable. I don't notice that I'm wearing them half the time. I may not even be listening to anything, and they just sit on my ears. I can also wear them around my neck as well if I don't want them on my ears, and that's not as comfortable. It is kind of comfortable, but I do this if I want to signal to my wife or to somebody that I'm not actually listening to anything, but I just don't want to put them down. The one thing that I don't particularly like about these are that they're black, and my dining room table is also black, so I can put them down on the table and they kind of get lost. That's one of the few things they did have like some bright colours, and I didn't think I would want that, but actually probably if I was to buy another pair, I would probably look at getting some colourful ones just so that they're more easy to find, because it's a bit irritating trying to find them. So yeah, I mean, the microphone's really good, so I can talk to people on the phone. So they're great in the car. If I'm driving, I can make a phone call, and so they kind of work as that. The microphone's really good quality. The sound is really good quality. They don't go in my ears, so I can hear what's going on, which is great for running and for general usage. You're not completely blocked out. I have a little bit of a problem where if I'm wearing like full headphones with like noise reduction and stuff like that, I'll get very like absorbed, and people will be like, hello, and I'm like, whoa. I get basically brought into a bubble. So those are the three main EDCs that I use every day. I try to live a life where I'm not using as much digital technology as possible, but those are the three things that I have curated to make sure that I can sort of live this sort of hybrid life of being tech and analog. The bonus thing, I mean, is pretty obvious, is that I also need a computer. I have a Lenovo gaming laptop, mainly because of the fans. Living in Thailand, things get hot, so I've had a laptop break down on me because of it wasn't getting cool enough. So when I replaced that laptop, I got a gaming laptop, not because I play games, but because I needed the fans and the speed as well. So that has been also a good part of my sort of adjacent everyday carry, because I have to take it to work, and it's nice to have a laptop to be able to move around. So yes, I mentioned that yesterday I made a video about my wallet. So if you're interested in seeing what's inside my EDC wallet, please check that out. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow.